When I'm working on the second piece, is I'm going to stop about 3 feet up. Lulu, call her name. Good. Trade. There's a piece of chicken. Hey, Lulu. So stop. Good girl. Trade. So I want the word trade to come out before the piece of food hits the floor. Because I want her to think that sound trade predicts $50. Hey, Lulu. Trade. Because she did it there just a little bit. That pop-up of head, that is my target behavior. That is her disengaging from the object, and she's really disengaging from the object. Hey, Lulu. Trade. So that toy there with the food in it, that's just to keep her in place so I can approach. Hey, Lulu. Trade. There's our target behavior. I want her to think trade predicts You're about to get $50. Also, it's perfectly safe. I can walk into your personal space. Hi there. Hi, Lulu. Trade. Even though she's not on the object there, what I am doing is, you notice when she looks up at me? Hey, Lulu. Yeah. Trade. I was just handing a piece when she looked up. So again, just building this concept of walking into a personal space. Again, see how small these pieces are I'm pulling off?
Oh, yeah.
They can even be half this size. It's just what it takes. Hey, Lulu, trade. This piece. Now, the other thing, too, is watch her tail when I'm coming up to her again. Hey, Lulu, trade. See, so I'm going to give you a sit that time. So what she has been doing is starting to do a tail wag. But she said, hey, I'll give you a sit. Hi, puppy girl. What do you think? Hi, puppy. Trade. Cool. Because all of this is designed to allow us to get into the dog's personal space. So this is not teaching her to, you have to stay there. This is her wanting to stay there. Hi, yes, I know. What do you think? Hey, Lulu, trade. That goes down. This comes up. So you use trade for, again, get eye contact. I'm going to give you something really tasty. So I'm going to scratch my head. Trade. Oh, cool. The thing about trade predicts you're about to get something really good. Hey, Lulu. Trade. Again, I don't expect them at this stage to, completely disengage from the object. Again, this is just her learning this today. But it's going to happen over time very quickly as she's going to start to connect not only the word trade to she gets something from me, but that my approach predicts something interesting is about to land in your space. And so she's going to look up and go like, what do you got this time? Hey, Lulu. Trade. There it is right there. That's the target behavior. Because we want to take something from our dog without conflict. First piece has to happen is they have to be able to himself physically disengage and give you. Think about when she brings her head up off that toy, she's creating space between the object and herself. A dog who's a strong guarder is not going to give you that space. That's what you want to build, but it takes a little bit more. So part of what we're doing here is behavioral inoculations or vaccinations to lower the probability of resource guarding. So resource guarding is normal animal behavior. If I started going through your desk, didn't say anything, just start going through your files and stuff, you're probably going like, what are you doing that for? You're, hey Lulu, you're, good job for not eating my camera. Your response to my going through the files is going to be directly proportional to how important the stuff is in that file box. If it's like, tax stuff, like, I don't really care. If it's like your secret stash of money, it's like, hello, what are you doing in there? Hi, Lulu, good girl. Trade. So resource guarding, normal part of animal behavior. It's about protecting resources that you consider valuable. So for dogs, anything that's in their possession has some degree of value. The question is, how valuable is it? Hi, yes. Hi, what do you think? Good girly. It's not our perception of how valuable it is, it's the dogs. I know dogs who are very strong resource guarders who will severely bite if you try to take a Kleenex away from them. And you're going, that's a nasty Kleenex. You got it out of the garbage can. It's just disgusting. It is mine. I'm not sharing it. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, the resource guard virtually,
Yeah, I know. I was talking to a friend of mine who has a rescue dog.
Yeah.
And he said that she's very protective of her food.
Yes, again, and the big thing is, again, it's called possession-related aggression.
Right.
It's one of the easier forms of aggression to work with. And again, aggression is a normal group of behaviors. It definitely can have inappropriate uses, but it's the whole functionality. The other day when I talked about WTF, what's the function? The function of aggression is to make space happen. Dogs have some very, very ritualized behaviors. What we tend to think of aggression is at the very, very peak of their get out of my space behaviors. The lowest level of aggression for this is mine, get out of my personal space, is the dog's got something in possession, you approach, and they run away. Hi, puppy. Good girl. So that is the dog saying, there's different ways to make space. I can make space by picking up my object
Right away.
and moving away. I can also make space by telling you to go shrivel up and die.
Absolutely.
Hi.
In there.
Good girlie. Nice job. So you can